It's the law of the land. The Supreme Court declared it constitutional. Obamacare is here to stay. Well, you know what? I disagree. Because you know what? Just because people in black robes say something's legal doesn't make it so. Across this country every day, people that have a right to person, who did nothing to harm anybody but smoked some weed, did a little dope. Guess what? They go to jail. Judges every day are wrong across America, putting victimless crime perpetrators, which makes them not really a perpetrator, doesn't it? In jail. We have a right to travel, declared so by the Supreme Court. I have a 20-page briefing I'm trying to submit to the state of California right now that says we have a right to travel. But guess what? Across the country every day, people on their second, here in California, in your second offense, you can get up to 30 days in jail for not having a license that you don't need because we have a right to travel. So across this country every day, men in black robes are wrong. What makes 9 of them so right? After all, they are only fallible men. So let's consider this. Gun control. In the 4 words, shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed, I think, is probably the clearest language and the most simplistic phrase you could probably put in an amendment. Shall not be infringed. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Where does that say, shall not be infringed unless the gun has a 30-round magazine? Shall not be infringed unless it's semi-automatic. Should not be infringed, or shall not be infringed unless it's fully automatic. It says that nowhere. Nowhere does it say, shall not be infringed unless it has a pistol grip and a flash suppressor. Doesn't say that anywhere in the Constitution, does it? No, it just says, shall not be infringed. Which you would think is clear and plain as day. But somehow our Supreme Court, in all kinds of cases, like Heller, and all kinds of other ones, has declared it constitutional and illegal to regulate and registration and rules on firearms. Which is a farce. That is so far away from shall not be infringed that I don't need a measuring stick to measure how far away it is. I need a fucking car and a full tank of gas. So let's get real. Just because 9 men in black robes declare healthcare illegal does not make it so. In fact, that's the minority taking away the majority's rights, I would say. 9 guys deciding whether or not I can have a right? That sounds fucked off. Now you see, the Supreme Court maybe back in the day, maybe they would have, maybe we could throw something out of theirs, or we could pass another bill and throw it at them again. But the problem is now, the Supreme Court was kind of the last branch of government that hadn't gone corrupt. From Nixon to Bush to now Obama to Clinton, all these people, all these presidents, the executive branch has been corrupt for a long time. A long, long time. Give one man that much power, it's hard not to be, I'm sure. But that's because we lack principle. Look at George Washington. They wanted to make him like president for life. 2 terms, he said, I can't do this anymore. It's not right. I don't want to. Where did our morals go? Where did our scruples go? And then the legislature, the other branch of government. They're so corrupt, it's sad. One side of the aisle, you got them pushing Obamacare. Gun control. Their side of the aisle, they're okay to drone American citizens without due process. They're okay with the no due process for any American citizen if you declare them an enemy combatant. NDAA, baby. Hey, that's Lindsey Graham and McCain. Republicans. Both sides violate the Constitution. Both want their perks. Boehner was trying to get Harry Reid to talk to the president to make sure they keep their freaking special health care benefits on the side. There's no justice in this system. Because the last piece of justice, the Supreme Court, is now, obviously, defunct and corrupt. Obama goes out in the State of the Union and gives his address saying, people's will, and trying to basically scare the Supreme Court and kind of threaten them. And guess what? Is it Robert Kennedy that's the head of this court right now? Fuck, I always forget. But it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. He was the deciding vote, and he decided it was legal. He said he changed. A lot of smart people say, well, he changed the wording a little bit to try to so it's going to have a hard time. He purposely worded it this way. Very clever man. No. Because he's worried, and they also say, because he's worried about the integrity of the court. Well, I would argue that he did the exact wrong thing for the integrity of the court. Because gun control, Obamacare now, the court has no integrity. It has none. It has zero. All the drug war, there is zero credibility in the court system. It is run by corrupt men, fallible men. All men are fallible, and all men are subject to corruption. And the court does not make you exempt from that because you wear a black robe. All 3 branches of government are corrupt. Ask me, how do you get justice through a system that there is no justice in? How do you fix a broken system with that broken system? How? Where is the mechanism? Tell me. I hear crickets. Nobody? No, I know I'm talking to myself here in front of a camera on my computer, but nonetheless, nobody can tell me that. Because any excuse you give me or any example of justice you try to give me, I can shoot down because every single branch of government that would have to go through is defunct. So I'm tired of hearing, it's the law of the land, the Supreme Court ruled it constitutional. Kiss my... Because you know what? You're wrong, and it doesn't take very much looking to prove it.